Sunday morning.
Happy Sunday. Welcome to Junta'sGaming and welcome to another episode of You Laugh, You Lose. If you are new to this channel and new to this series, the game is very simple. If you laugh at anything today, you lose and you have to do a punishment. What is today's punishment? Simple punishment. Screenshot your favorite meme from today's show, go to your text messages, go to the third person down in your most recent texts, and text them that meme. That's it. That's your punishment. And then say, hey, this is from Junta'sGaming. Make sure you go watch the show too. Start a chain reaction. Pay it forward, if you will. Also, folks, check out our most recent meme t-shirt. Come join the One Trip Gym. We have our Save the Delivery Fee, Dodge Taxes, and One Trip Gym. We have a lot more meme t-shirts coming this year. A lot more original designs over on bigoxtees.com, so check that out. Thank you all for supporting the channel. Can't tell you how much we appreciate it. But first, before you go and do that, you gotta play today's game. If you accept the terms of the punishment, head down and like this video. And if you are new here, please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now on to today's game. If you laugh, you lose. Go. It's like a scarecrow for humans. Yeah, I know where every single one of these scarecrows is around town. You ain't fooling me, coppers. I love you guys. I do. I appreciate you. I respect you. But you ain't fooling me anymore. Stop it, all right? Disney remakes. Original cartoons. Live action remake. Go on, Disney. I dare you. Classic. You know what? Yeah, I think I will say people loved The Little Mermaid. They did. But yeah, Disney, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it all. Okay? There's no selecting selectively. Next, this pepper is exceptionally evil. It's a hybrid of 3 super hots. I created it myself via cross-pollination. Bro got on welding gloves just to touch it. I am not eating this. I've never understood it. All of you people that like spicy food, I don't get it. There's someone out there that would put that in their body. You have to wear gloves to protect your skin. Why? Why would you eat it? Why would you eat anything hot outside of Domino's hot wings? That's as hot as I get. It's like the perfect hot. You can actually taste it. This just hurts. Like, do you like doing that to yourself? I just don't get it. All of you spicy food lovers, let me know in the comments. What's your deal? Something's wrong with you guys. I mean that. And I say that because I care about you. I want you to get help. Remember, they said income tax was only temporary. Until next time, friend. Never forget, income tax was temporary in the early 1900s. It's true. And here we are. Nauseating. Disgusting even. Sorry, I don't speak Mandarin. Now that is dumb. I can't even believe I'm laughing at that right now. That's such a bad meme. Such a stupid meme. Jasmine Crockett forgot to put on her eyelashes. Yeah, she dropped it on the way to Capitol Hill the other day. It's true, that's a real photo. Yeah, I still don't understand the fake eyelash trend. I don't know what that is. Who's old enough to remember the original Squid Games? What the hell was that called? I like Rice Krispies! Like the most random stuff they would yell before they went on the course. And I wondered always if it was meant to be funny like that, or if someone purposely put funny dubs over the original. But it was on TV for a long time. I mean, people loved that show. If every once in a while your toilet paper roll looks like this, you might have a toddler. It's funny, but it's not. But it's very true. You walk in there and they're on the toilet like, hey, I need help. And then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, hey, we just went over this. Don't do that. Before there was auto-tune and AI, there was talent. Yeah. Some of the best talent out there. What is that song that was huge for them? Something about the rain. The rain, it was like giant. They won a Grammy. I mean, like, looking back, it's a wild story. There's a documentary about it. Highly recommend. It's awesome, but really sad at the end. How does that song go? Someone help me out here? Now I gotta look this up. Oh, here it is. Hell yeah. Okay.
Blame it on the rain.
Blame it on the rain. Dude, it's such a good song. It really is. You'll never look at candy corn the same way again. It's frickin' March. Last Sunday in March, by the way. And we're talking about candy corn. Get that off of my timeline. Delete this, Megan. Yuck. We need you to make our lobby look nice. What a troll move. What a move. Yeah. Oh, that's a memer right there. That designer, hell yeah. My favorite part about health insurance is how your teeth and eyeballs are add-ons. That is a really weird thing, actually. How the hell did that happen? How did that become a different thing? Because, yeah, they're specialties, but, I mean, there's specialties within your health insurance, too. There's dermatology, there's podiatry, you name a tree, whatever. What are they watching? Ah, geez, they got Chucky back there. Come on, why'd you have to put Chucky in there? They're watching Zedducation. Obviously, they love the Sunday videos. The world. Why does the U.S. always need to get involved with world affairs? The U.S. We're going to remove ourselves from world affairs. The world. Isn't that funny? It used to be like a liberal thing to be anti-war, to be in other people's business less. We're not the world's police. Remember that? That used to be a thing. But now that we're like not spending money on other countries, taking that aid away that is often spent on things like war, now that's a problem. It's like, wait a minute, what? Talk about Trump derangement syndrome. That's a real thing. I'm here. Just kidding, I'm here. Ha ha ha, I'm here. That little bastard tape roll. I think, do we all hate this tape roll? It's exactly what it's like. You just gotta like find a scissors or a knife and kind of rub it on there and find it. It's the only way. So amazing how my parents found each other even though they were from opposite ends of the eyebrow spectrum. Opposites attract, man. It's true. There's more proof. Brace yourself. This is a closet. What the hell? No way. What? Whose closet is that? Michael Jordan? Wow. Does anyone here have a closet like that? I mean, that's fine. More power to you, but all I need is like, see that on the top shelf there? All I need is that little chunk. One little cubby part and then the shelves. That's all I need. When you find a song you heard once in 2007 by Googling the only 2 lyrics you remember. Blame it on the rain. Dude, I can't stop singing it now. I love you. It's gonna be stuck in my head all day. How about instead of adding a pink ribbon to their products this month, companies actually remove the ingredients from their products that cause cancer? That's a good idea. You know, why are we know the carcinogens, we know many carcinogens, why do we keep putting them in there? Trying to spread awareness about all these things, right? But we're not actually doing anything to stop it. Clown Roll. This is the Dead Sea. The saltiest place on Earth, second only to day shift. Oh yeah, shift workers, day shift hates the night shift. Everyone knows that. What are you gonna do? All the patients are sleeping at night. You don't do nothing. What do you want me to do? They're sleeping. Okay? Oh, you're not checking in enough people at the hotel. They already checked in. What do you want me to do? Next. 2 types of people in the world. If you are the left, why don't you just drink the ketchup since you're clearly unhinged? Oh yeah, no, I agree with that. Why? Oh, come on. It's disgusting. Grow up, man. Grow up. Pour the ketchup in a little pile like an adult. Throw some mustard in that little pile too with the ketchup. Point of view. You're at Texas Roadhouse and your main course comes out, well, you're already 15 rolls and 17 cinnamon butters. Wait, hold on a sec. I just caught that. Whoa. 17. Did you eat a couple of butters without the roll? I understand it. It's delicious. It really is. I mean, I actually think that's probably a carcinogen. I don't know how, but I'm just assuming that because nothing tastes that good with it.
ツルッツルの脇。
It's killing trogs. Maybe I'm the next quest. Next quest is gonna say like killed Frostmane 1. Huh? Shit! Hello? I have loot. It could be yours. If you work for it. I drop a green wand. Level 3 wand. Come on. You want this wand? I'll give it to you if you defeat me. Okay, I'm gonna pull my best zigzag moves. Oh. Shh. Yes! Yes! Let's go! It's time to fuck shit up! Oh, you wanted a fight, huh? Using my elemental weakness of the Frostmane. Think you can run away? Deja vu! See ya!
Your girl's always slamming the door. With this car, she can't. I'm gonna try it again.
Oh my God.
Like hard, bro. Yeah. So because these doors are fully automatic, it has motors in it, and those motors will detect velocity, that way it doesn't slam shut. There's other cool functions too. If I double tap this button twice on my seat, it'll open my side door for me, and then it'll get my actual seat and swivel it sideways, that way I can look outside onto the view. But whenever I shut the door, all I do is push this button, it'll swivel the seat back to where it's supposed to be, and then it'll shut the door. But it gets better. I can fully recline in these zero-gravity seats that are heated, ventilated, and massaging. I get head pillows, neck pillows, you get built-in tables in the back, a built-in cooler that can also double to keep my food warm. And to control this massive screen, I can just use my phone. This next part is pretty crazy. Usually babies have to be rear-facing, but because the entire seat can become rear-facing, you can technically face the baby forward and have one of the parents sit in the back to have easy access to the child. Or you can activate living room mode, which faces all the back seats inwards, that way you can hang out with your friends, eat, or play games. And if I don't want this table in front of me, I can just move it to the side. If your girl's always slamming the door, with this car, she can't.
Holy shit. He said what?
I want you to look at our country today. That men have ran, and look at how shit it is.
We're the strongest superpower in the world. What?
No, we're not.
Yeah, we
No,
are.
we're not.
Yeah, we are.
You know, countries are warning their people to stay away from us
What?
because of how shitty we are.
Do you realize people try to come here illegally every single day to become Americans and or get to live here? I used to work in immigration. People literally try to sneak here under intense conditions and die a lot of the times while trying to come here. This is the best country in the world.
I'm an immigrant.
That proves my point even more.
I didn't
Yeah, it does.
come here willingly.
You're here. Like,
I did not come here willingly.
oh, okay. How'd you come here then?
I came here because
Yeah.
they paid me to.
Yeah, send her back, bro. God damn, man. Send her back,
They
man.
paid her to come here.
Now send
That's
her
why we
back
gotta
into
build a
a
wall.
person of color.
We're no longer getting
The
the best.
person of color, like this guy has to have some kind of solidarity with this random girl because they have slightly similar skin tones. And by the way, like, if I compare my skin tone to hers, it's not that far away.
Send
This
her
is why we
back
gotta
yet
build
you
a
a
wall.
person of color?
We're no longer getting the best and the brightest.
You're a pussy.
You're a
Okay,
pussy,
one.
great
Where did
one.
she immigrate from? Retardistan?
Hello everyone. Are you ready to explore what's been happening around the world these days? Let's start the journey right now with today's compilation. A rock slide suddenly hit a car in Taiwan on May 12th. Luckily, no one was injured except for the shattered windshield. The reason why you should always keep an eye on your little angels.
不要头不要往外伸的，好危险的，知道吗？知道吗？
Yeah.
It seems their confidence comes from knowing it's just a harmless rat snake. A rare collision between a motorcycle and a car in northeastern Brazil on February 20th. Incredibly, the motorcyclist walked away completely unscathed after a perfect flip. It looks like he could not wait for the U-turn. On May 11th, a driver luckily survived after his fertilizer truck lost its brakes and plunged into the Parana River. It was reported that he did it to avoid crashing into houses. On the morning of May 14, a house in Gloucestershire, United Kingdom, was damaged after a main water pipe burst. The rescue team quickly arrived to handle the situation. Even the police could not get this thief to show up in court. Leafcutter ants, the hard-working farmers of the natural world. They do not eat the leaves directly. Instead, they bring them back to their nests to grow fungus, which is their main food source. He definitely needs to watch this video, otherwise the cameraman might be the real culprit. Those two cows should know they just had the moment of their lives. When you are so lucky that you do not even have to try at anything. This could be one way to gain an advantage in the match. Asperitas clouds appeared over Jeju Island on May 14th. Cave crickets, one of those things that are always ready to chew you up. Right whales are known for their speed when hunting, but sometimes they get lazy and use trap feeding like this. small fish seem to completely cooperate in this situation. Mount Marapi experienced a new eruption on May 14th, with an ash column reaching up to 3,000 meters. Authorities quickly evacuated residents within a 3-kilometer radius to ensure safety. A tornado formed in Liwa Province, Saudi Arabia on May 14th. A tornado struck Sisaket Province, Thailand, on May 12th. If it were not for the cable, this could have been considered an automated system. An exciting experience for adventure lovers at Qixing Mountain.
Yo, Amadeus, how's it going? How you doing? Sorry about earlier. I didn't see the message in time, and when I tried hitting you up on Discord, I didn't get no answer. What's going on, man?
The unique hotel rooms at Shabara Resort on Shebara Island, in the Red Sea of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. That looks pretty cool.
A cloud shelf landed over Saudi Arabia on May 2nd. The electric clam is a bivalve mollusk known for its ability to produce bioluminescent light when stimulated. They are often found in shallow coastal waters. We all have that one friend with a fishing talent like that.
Almost missed that. If I didn't hear the beeping, the sonar beeping, I would have missed it.
The sky over Guangxi, China, on April 12th.
Ooh. Oof, it's hot.
Another scene showing the terrifying impact of the earthquake that struck Myanmar on March 28th. The driver's handling of the situation was truly impressive. That snake must have felt very offended. The diamondfish, a common species in the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean, is also considered a delicacy in many Southeast Asian countries.
我操！
The heck you trying to pull up?
好厉害呀！这么厉
是怎么找得到的呢？
天生的。
哎呦，出来了！
He was almost transformed into a character from the Legion of Light for a few seconds. A perfect example of the leader effect, when sheep imitate each other's actions without knowing why.
Trial start.
Large-sized hailstones struck many areas of Beijing on May 13th. Always remember to dim your headlights when facing oncoming traffic to ensure everyone's safety.
Success.
A motorcycle suddenly caught fire after falling over in Bumado on May 15th. Fortunately, there were no injuries. The visual spectacle of flying malva nuts usually occurs once every 3 years. These seeds typically grow or are cultivated in the tropical forests of Southeast Asia. Karakuo Ice Lake would be an unmissable destination for you when visiting the Pamir Plateau in winter.
Trial start.
Could this be the result of a love triangle?
Success.
An unidentified object appeared in the sky over Chongqing, China on May 14.
你講睇到地定搭佢啲嘢啦，支持埋。
This is the end of the video. We look forward to receiving your feedback in the comment section so that we can improve our content. Thank you, and see you in the next video.
Doll's presence detected. Look out. It's getting started. Trial start. Finish them off. PSE burst. Nice. Success.
So it's not as fun as this one, but because this one you could run around, jump around, sprint and stuff like that. You can glide, you can climb up big mountains and stuff like that. This one is a free roam game, while the other one you can't jump so high. There's no double jump. There's only a one jump. The combat style is not as fast as this one. I can actually I can show you what it's like. Let me finish out this PSP verse, and I can hop onto the first one and show you what it looks like. But it's a bit slower than this one. It's not as fast paced as this one. But the story, oh my gosh, I definitely 100%. The story is amazing. So like I was saying, this one is free roam, so you can go wherever you want. But the other game, it's stage based, it's level based. So being how there are only like a couple of stages or a couple of maps, and you have to choose which map you want to go on to, and then you do the map, you finish up the map, you you go through the map. Each map has three sections, and you have to get to the last section where, in the last section, the boss is at, and you have to get to the boss, beat the boss, and then you head back to the ship and stuff like that. So it's basically stage based. So I'm gonna show you. Okay, so we're done with that. Let me clean up my inventory real quick because the PSO2 and New Genesis storages are completely, they're separate. So PSO2 stuff, which are exclusive to PSO2, does not show up on New Genesis, and stuff exclusive to New Genesis don't show up in PSO2. For instance, I can show you. For instance, like if I go to all stuff and I go to this, you see how these have like little crosses on them? There's an item and there's like a little cross on them. These like little thing map. Kinda, yeah. It's more old base. But you see how like these have so it's like the older Phantasy Star online game. No, the Phantasy Star games where you choose an area that you go into, you go to that area, you play through the map, and then you finish out the map. You see how these have like these little cross there? These don't work on the New Genesis server. Okay, so let me show you. Let me go to the older one and show you what I mean. Oh, it's the wrong button. I keep hitting the R button for block. Go back to PSO2, the first one. So I keep accidentally hitting the R button for auto run when it's not. Well, I'm not busy right now. I tried playing Final Fantasy 11 earlier, but I wasn't getting no invite after like so I did like 15 minutes of waiting while streaming, but before that I was waiting like a half an hour before I even started up the stream. So I was like, you know what? Let's just hop onto something else real quick and play that. Oof, it is hot. Okay, so we are on PSO2. It's an older, so like an older section. There is no sprint. Like you can see, I only have one speed. Even if I double tap forward, I don't speed up. And for instance, if we in order to play through like a stage,
Which quest are you up for?
you go over here to these main quests. No, yeah. Story no, let's go to the main quest. Recommendations, and you choose between levels. Like you got a forest level, you got a volcano level, you have a desert level, you have what is this? Is this new? No, this ain't new. Arc ship? Huh? I don't know about the arc ship. There you go. Okay, so these are all the maps right here. So, oh wait, I can't barely even see it myself. So let me first remove this. Okay. So these are all the maps right here. You got your desert. I mean your forest. Your volcano, desert. You have the icy area. You have underground. You have the floating islands, you have the ruins, you have the dragon altar. Okay, so yeah, you got the dragon altar, then you have like the coast, like sort of like a beach area, then the abandoned mines, which is somewhat like a mix of desert and stuff. Then you have the seabed, which is some area underwater. You have a Chinese area map. This is another floating area, but instead of but it's a separate type of floating area, different type. Then you have this. I'm not sure how to this. I'm not sure how to explain this style. It's kind of like a mix of kind of like a mix of Roman and Asian type. Then you have Tokyo. You got Las Vegas, and I've never been to this one because you need a level 60 in order to get to it. And because they changed up, I don't know what happened. For some reason, my max level character dropped levels. I don't know what happened. And the highest level character I have now, because I used to have a max level character, but for some reason something happened and now my max level character is 50. So there's a lot of stuff I can't do. Okay, so
Which quest are you up
go
for?
over here. Go to expeditions. Okay, so let's go to expeditions. I'll choose the forest area, the beginning area. What level am I?
Come back anytime.
Okay, so I am force 15. Okay, let's switch this up a bit. It takes a while.
What would you like
It
to
takes
do?
a while. Because the thing is, the story quests, they don't really give you experience, because the story, it's more of a, I'll show you in a bit. Let me just change sub job, Tetra. Okay, there we go.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
So the story quests, they're more of like you have to come up to this girl here, Rebecca, and then you see the story quest. You click on the story quest. You choose the episode that you play through, that you want to play through. When you choose the episode, then you do the episodes, and it's basically, it goes into, depending on if it's a fight, if it's just a cutscene, if it's like a solo mission quest type stuff, it'll put you into it, so you don't actually, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird how the story goes. So let's see, if I click this and I go into it, it'll, instead of it'll like go through like a video, like cutscene or thing.
Infinite choice is but an illusion. It is necessary to ascertain and accept what follows your action. A new divergence makes your actions.
This is not how it used to be back in the day.
Terrible. Even if you destroy their bodies, the remaining F factor corrupts living beings and machines. Honestly, how could anyone create such monstrosities? If the photons inside us didn't neutralize the F factor, we'd be corrupted in the blink of an eye too. That's why non-arcs can't fight them. You can't fight Ballspawn without the ability to control photons. Reggie, Mary, and I are particularly good at it, but absorbing and honestly, thanks to you, I'm not sure.
And that's basically how a lot of you play through a lot of the stories and stuff like that. Well, that's how, I don't know how it works for new players, but because I've been playing for a while, that's how it works for me. Because I remember back in the day when the game first released international, because it's been out in Japan for since 2012. but in 2016 they released an English version in the United States. And when I started playing then, right, you would choose a story, and then you would actually go outside, go to the area that you want you to go to, and do, you know, you get the cutscenes and stuff like that. But anyways, let's go ahead, let's do an expedition. We accept the expedition, or we can join a party. I'm just gonna run solo.
Good luck.
Okay, once you pick up your mission, you head outside through the ship port, the gateway to the ships, and it puts you inside of a ship. So you don't actually do any flying or anything like that. It puts you inside of a ship, and depending on, like, if you meet the NPCs and stuff like that, you can have like NPCs play along with you. So we're gonna do a hunter. We're gonna have her.
Okay, let's get to it.
Leave it to me.
Okay, there we go.
Good day, mate.
So we can get like NPCs to come and help us as well. But you have to meet them first and stuff like that. And then once you're ready to head out, you just jump into the pool, and it puts you on a map to play through. And when they put you on the map, oh come on, where's my okay? Where's the map? Well, you can see up there at the upper right corner of the screen. You can see the map on the upper right. I don't know why it's not showing up. So you have a little dodge button that you can do, but there's no sprinting, so you have to go at this speed. There's no. Oh, there is a double jump. Oh, okay. I don't remember the double jump. So you play through, you fight the monsters, you play through and stuff like that. You can find, you pick up items and stuff like that, and then you have these little discs. Once you pick up these little discs, you can unlock new spells, new weapon skills and stuff like that. That's how you get new stuff, new weapons and stuff, new abilities and stuff. I probably be going with this one first. Yeah, I'd honestly definitely recommend trying out this one first before you try out New Genesis, because the story in this one is so much better, and it's so long. It's a lot of story to play through, but it's so much better than New Genesis. It'll definitely, the story would definitely help you get into it. Also, it'll help you, like, kind of I don't want to say kind of get you into combat, but it'll definitely train you for when you hop onto New Genesis. Right here we got a four-way split. I mean a three-way split. We got to choose one of these ways to, well, two-way split, because that's the third one right there. So we got a two-way split, and then we got to head over to one of the splits in order to try and find, I'll just run through this here, to try and find the, okay, so that's a starting area. We have to try and find, that's another starting area. Okay, so it's not this side. Also in this right here. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, welcome back, welcome back. So like I was gonna say, when you're playing through the maps, you have to find like the entrance to the next area. And you'll know that it's the next entrance to the next area because if you look up at the map on this side right here, you'll see like this little triangle arrow pointing. That's how you'll know that you go to like the next map. And there were three sections of the map basically, and you have to get to the third section, the last section, the areas that they're called areas, but you have to get to the last area of the map by running through the map and stuff like that, killing monsters. And at the end of the map is where you meet the boss of this area. Also, the good thing about starting off this game before you start off New Genesis is that you get a handle of aerial combat before you actually get into the game. And aerial combat is basically when you're up in the air and you're attacking while still up in the air, because there are a lot of giant enemies in the game that you fight against, and that's, you know, you got to do a lot of aerial attacks and stuff like that. So these three people following me, yes, they're NPCs. These are NPCs. These are people who you'll meet while playing through the main story. These are allies that you'll get playing through the main story. When you start off the game, this character right here is the first NPC you'll meet, and these two will you'll meet them a little bit later on and stuff like that. And the cool thing is when you party with them like this, the more often you party with them, you fill up a particular type of. You will fill up a particular like friend bar, and when the friend bar gets full, you can they'll give you items as gifts. Okay, this is the dead end. Oh yeah, when you're playing through them, you'll get like these weird random missions. It'll be either a fighting mission or like this one just said a collect mission. So we have to collect 3 insect fossils. Almost messed that up. 3 insect fossils. If I can find the second one. And we have a timer. It's on a timer, so you got to try and finish it out before the timer runs out. My health is low. Okay, I don't see it around here. So we'll just forget about it. Okay, let's get some healing done.
I have grasped the situation.
Okay. So I'm guessing it's this way.
Fail.
That's fine. I don't mind failing. Okay, so that's another dead end. Okay, so we got 2 ways to go. So these things right here, these are like how you mine stuff. So you go up to it, click on it, and you can like mine, but you need like particular stuff in order to mine. You need a pickaxe to mine or a fishing rod to mine. Yeah, it's much easier to learn the game through with this one. It's much easier to learn. Okay, let's see. We gotta try and find this to the next area. Also, this one would also this game would also teach you how to dodge, because in order to dodge, you have to double click in a direction and stuff like that. And it'll teach you how to, you know, do that. So when you head over to New Genesis, you'll learn how to get your timer right, because this is one of the things that I missed about New Genesis, is these particular AIs that you see, like this particular creature that you're seeing flying around. This is only in the regular PSO2, but those are like special little abilities that you have. Yeah, these are like the special little abilities. It allows you to summon up like a little creature, AI creature thingy that'll, you know, do attacks, give you boost, heal you, stuff like that. And it's a party buff that you get from that everybody gets in a party. And how you see how we reached the final area. Okay, so once we get to the final area, you go into here. Well, if you need to heal, use this. Then you go in here, and in here is where you fight the boss of the area.
Emergency.
Emergency. Code Q. You want some of this? Amazing.
Noise. Also, one of the things that I love is you can play in you can play like this in this mode, where wherever you turn your camera, you can like attack wherever you turn your camera, or you can play it, you know, freestyle like this, where you can you know, basically run around however you want. Yeah, because it's a I chose a low level thing compared to what my level is. Also, like when you reach like a good distance of the game, you like learn special abilities and stuff like that. And one of the special abilities that you would learn is yeah. So this okay. No, I got the same one as her. So one of the special abilities that you can get is this move known as, what's it called again? It's called Dark Blast. And when you use Dark Blast, you can transform into one of these two forms. And depending on, depending on which one you choose, you get like a whole new fighting style and stuff. Which is pretty cool. Yeah. Once you beat the boss, you get like rewards and stuff like that. You can pick them up. These red ones that you're seeing right here, these are the best, the highest tier rewards that you can get. And you head back. Once you're done with that, you head back to the ship, and you choose a new area, or you do whatever it is that you need to do. Bam. Okay, so these are the little friend meter right here. Once these fill up, they give you, they'll give you a gift and stuff like that. What you saying? Some of that is covered up. I can't read that. Assault bonus key. Okay, return to the lobby, leave your party, and return to the lobby. Yeah, it's definitely a fun game. It's a little slow at the beginning when you first start because you're gonna have to like repeat a lot of the same runs over and over in order to unlock the other ones and stuff like that. But when you do start playing, let me know. I can hop on with you. I can, help you with it and stuff like that. Also,
what would you like to do?
The classes that they have in the game, they have a whole bunch of different. So these right here that you see in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These 9 classes that you're seeing right here. These are all the same classes that they have in New Genesis. But these last 4 ones, these are exclusive to PSO2, the first one. I have not unlocked these because you need to have a level, I believe it's a level 70, 75. You need a level 75 in order to lock them. And because I haven't really, because like I said, once you reach level 50 and stuff, it gets a bit, the leveling process slows down a lot. And the only time you can really level up fast while at these levels is you need like a big team of 4 people, and then you go to a particular you go to a particular map, and when you're on that map you kill everything until you start getting PSP bursts. PSP bursts is when a whole bunch of monsters start spawning around you a lot for a certain period of time, and once like they spawn and stuff like that, you basically stick to a wall and you just wipe out everything. Like once you get once you stop playing and stuff like that, I'll explain more of that about more about that with you. But yeah, this is a really fun game. The only thing I don't like about this is the fact that every time you want to use this shop, right, you need to put in a code, and I always forget what my code is. I am always forgetting what my code is. So that's the one thing that messes me up. I'm always forgetting what the code is. So that's the one thing that I don't like about it. But aside from that, I really enjoy this game.
Which quest are you up for?
No, there's a second thing. There's a second thing that I'm kind of disappointed at the game is after the first four episodes, after the first 4 episodes, I can't move this. So after the first 4 episodes of the story, the 5th episode, the way that the 5th episode plays out is much different, and I'm not really a big fan of how it plays out, because as you saw before, when you play through the story, right, you get these kind of cutscenes. These are the kind of, you know, things that you see and stuff like that.
You're finally here.
Yeah.
So you see,
Sorry, didn't mean to alarm you.
this is how like the cutscenes happen and stuff like that.
Serious look on your face lately. Wait, who's that? Yeah,
I don't mind that she can see me. She has a connection to me.
Man, it's hard to...
Best not to dwell on it for now.
Oh? I guess...
So yeah, these are how the cutscenes play out in the first 4 episodes, but once you hit episode 5...
The enemies and the natives of the
See, this is also the other thing that kind of gets me, that kind of like...
There's gotta be a reason for
that kind of messes me up is these after you see those little videos and cutscenes, this girl shows up, Alma. She shows up afterwards and she like gives you a little stuff, but she's not supposed to show up until episode 5, episode 6. So it really messes me up when she shows up. But if you go, so those are how episode 1 to 4 works out. But once you go into episode 5, they change the way the episode, like the way it works out. Okay, no, these are fights. These are all fights. Yeah, I don't want to do these fights, but I'll show you. Okay, I think I need a party for those. So, the way that these ones work out is they change up the whole way that the episode happen, like the whole cutscenes happen and stuff like that.
Over epic at last, as the Guardian loosened the grip that the apprentice emissaries had upon the land. In advance of her triumphant return, Divine Queen Margareta called off the evacuation of her people. The people began to return in droves to the capital upon the oasis. The Guardian's party approached the seat of Margareta's power, following a wave of returners. Finally, they arrived at the city, pulsing with life and heat in the heart
So
of the
I don't mind this little storytelling. It's just that once you like the cutscenes, like this is how the cutscenes happen, and I'm not a fan of how they do it, how they change it up.
At last! We're nearly back to my dear old palace. And look! Everyone's coming right back! I've come back to you at last, my dear subjects!
Hey, out of the way! Coming through with heavy bags.
Like I don't like how they changed it to this. This is.
Look at how bad the ground dried out in just a few days. Oh, my crops are
I wish they.
for.
Yeah.
Does the queen
Yeah, so they keep the same background, but they just change out the characters. So when they're the ones speaking, I really don't like that. I really enjoyed it when it was back to
Little Margareta.
when they had like the camera moving around and you can see like the different angles of the map and you can see like where all the characters are standing and stuff like that. This I don't like how they change it to this.
Hey, it's quit. Ha! There's no use running.
No, can I?
There's no changing the path.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of how they changed this. That's the only downside that I see about season 5 and 6. Like, see, this is what I love. I love this.
Character? Unlike the good people
I love this. This is what I love. I don't like the part that you saw before.
After it became my turn on the throne, I had a bunch of people with absolutely nothing to do build this. Show a little respect.
Oh, she pisses me off. She is such a pain in the ass. This princess.
Welcome back, Your Holiness Queen Margareta. At long last.
Wait, aren't you?
Yeah, so I did
I may humbly
ask. Okay, let's
Well said, Guardian. I know I did.
Okay, come on. So yeah, I did. No, let's I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
Your Majesty, code you.
Okay, let's just get beaten. I don't want to do this. So yeah, I did check out the first hour of it. But you know, I was getting hungry, so I went to go cook something and stuff like that. But I did check out a bit of it. Oh shit. Damn it. It happened. It happened. The pin. Damn it. Ugh. The pin just came out. Dang it. But yeah, I did check out a bit of it. Oh, come on. Can I get this back in here? Okay, there we go. I got it back in it. Let me glue this end of it. Hopefully this will Damn, do I have a glue? I don't have any glue. Okay, I don't have glue somewhere. So I have to glue this and hopefully make sure it sticks. Yeah, you can have to switch the fan that I'm using. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh. Hot. It is hot. Okay, hurry up and beat me. So yeah, that's pretty much how episode 5, like they do episode 5. But yeah, it's really freaking fun. It's a fun game. The story is really good. I just don't like how they do the stuff for episode 5.
Hello there.
But it is a fun game.
What is it? Bye now.
Let's go to the gate area. Ooh, where is she? Clarissa. Is this Clarissa the Third?
What do you want from me?
Okay, that's Clarissa. I'm guessing that's the third.
What's wrong?
Yeah, it's definitely a fun game. Let me know when you're gonna play it, try it out. It'll be much more fun with 2 players, more than
Which quest
instead
do you
of just
for?
1 player.
What do you need?
Okay, let us head back to New Genesis for now. New Genesis block. Oh, it is hot. Oof. So I was thinking, right? Because I want to try and see if I can get back into making making a game. Trying to do the indie game thing, because I did it for a while, but because I lost the data for that when my old hard drive got messed up, and I lost all the data in it. I got so disappointed from that. I just stopped working on trying to make a game and stuff like that. But I've been thinking about recently, maybe I could try and get back into it, and I might stream the process of me relearning how to build the maps and stuff like that, and trying to put the game together and stuff, because I have pre-built game asset, which is basically I can show you that once we load back into the game. I can show you. So use an Unreal Engine 4. Use an Unreal Engine. I've been I've spent a good amount of money on it. So let us. Did I do my daily? Okay, let me see if I finish out the daily first before. Oof, lagging. Ugh, this lagging sucks, man. Oh snap! I completely forgot. I need to get this. Oh no, not that. I need a guild pass. Damn. Okay, I got all of these now. Okay. Mission pass storage. Save that. Okay. So, did I finish up my dailies? I did. Okay. Okay. Okay, so over here, the Unreal Engine software. Library. So I've got like a bunch of different library assets. So this one right here is a RPG asset. Wait, why is it not showing? What the heck? What the hell? Why is it not showing? What's going on here? Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. But there's this RPG asset, which basically helps you. It pre-builds an RPG setup. So so with it, it comes with the top-down or first-person thing. Well, not first person, but like third person. It comes with a few animation. It comes with an inventory, a crafting system. It comes with vendors that you can buy and sell stuff to. It comes with equipment sets, guilds and party system, skill tree, which the skill tree's right here. It's got a loot containers, quests, mini maps, harvesting, lobby, equipment mods, and more. So basically, it comes pre-built with a lot of these stuff. So you can see the equipment and stuff like that. You can see the little character right here, the inventory space with a couple of armor and items in there. You got the chat log over here. This is the top-down view. You got the little skills over here as well. I think this looks like a top-down view as well. No, is that the top-down view? I can't tell. But you got the top-down view. You got the NPCs that you can fight against enemies. These are boss fights, and this is the third-person view right here. And you got your warrior, ranger, and mage. With the warrior, you can set up different types of fighting style. With ranger, you can set up ranger. With mage, you can set up mage, a priest, and stuff like that. These are the lootable containers. Also there you can find like items on the floor and stuff like that. These are if you're trading with somebody. This is like you got your inventory and you got the person that you're trading with's inventory. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, okay, yeah. Yeah, attacking people. Then you got the vendors with weapons and stuff like that you can purchase. Armor vendor that you can purchase armor. Battling, fighting. They have like they also have like damage zones. So like if you jump into like let's say lava, these the damage zone will give you damage. You'll take damage, or if you're in like a toxic area, you can take damage. You can kill enemies and drop loot. And it comes with like a whole bunch of pre-built stuff that you can create create your own RPG with if you want to create an RPG. I also have where is it at? I also have I got a 3D like virtual reality stuff. So you can do like virtual reality stuff. So you can make a virtual reality game, a VR game. Also, where is the one that I'm looking for? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It should be somewhere closer to this bottom area. Here it is. Also, this is I also got like a survival asset. So if you've seen games like Ark Survival Evolve, Minecraft, stuff games like those with survival where you build houses, you fight animals and stuff like that. You have the health bar, food bar, thirst bar, and a crafting system where you can craft a whole bunch of stuff. I've also got that as well. This is the game that this is the asset that I was using to create my game, but the map that I was working on and some of the stuff that like some of the animations that I put in and stuff like that, they all got deleted from the when my hard drive got all messed up, which sucks. I was so disappointed when that happened. No, I also got a bunch of like animation stuff. So that way I have different types of animation. So depending on like if I'm doing like a caster and stuff like that, I think I have a fighting animation somewhere around here. I have a whole bunch of assets to like put on a map. It's a whole bunch of stuff that I have. Some a good bit of them I got for free, but another good bit of them I paid for, and it, a lot of money. Here goes the RPG armor. Yeah. So these are like RPG armor that I have. This one right here is the only ones that I have right now is the cloth one, because this one I got. I think I got this one for free. I can't remember. So it's a bunch of like cloth gear. I don't have the iron gear and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that you can use to make games. Yeah, and the game that I was working on was going to be like a survival game using the survival game kit. It was going to be using this game kit, so that way you can craft stuff by getting items and stuff like that. You can build a house however you want to and stuff. But then, I'm so disappointed. I was working on that game for like a year and a half. Oh, and I also got the turn-based game as well. I've also got this one. I forgot. So this is like old school Final Fantasy, where you take turns and stuff like that. You set up spells and all kind of stuff like that. But yeah, I'm thinking about like getting back into trying to make a game, but I'm not exactly sure which one of these I want to use to make the game. I might do a turn-based game because it might be easier. I would love to do like a miniature RPG setup where you can play with a second player or a third player, or how many of friends that you have. But yeah, I feel like I would like to also do this, but the map is gonna have to be a decent size. That's my only problem with turn-based games like this. You can you don't have to make like a open world and stuff like that. You could just like set stages and stuff. where they can, play through, and it doesn't have to be too big. You just have to have enough maps for them to play through. Just like the maps with PSO2 that I showed earlier. But the survival one though. Oh, you know what? I actually have a fourth one that I wouldn't mind trying out. It's the horror base. It's a horror base platform. It's a horror base game. If I could find it. Like I started, like these right here are games that I started working on, but they weren't going too good, so I didn't really get into it. But the horror engine right here is basically like it's a bunch of horror stuff. I could pull it up and show you if I could just find where it's at. Well, I'm not pull it up and show you, but I could show you like a video if I could just find it. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it? Ugh, you know what? I might just have to. There you go. So with the horror engine, I can create like a horror game, but I'm not very good when it comes to horror games. I myself am not. I myself am a little bitch when it comes to horror stuff. So it comes with a whole bunch of stuff that you can do. It comes with items that you can check out. Hold on, let me. Oh, come on. Let's see. Play. No. Upgrade version. No, I don't want to. I don't want the playable version. Or the Discord channel. I want a YouTube channel. Where's their YouTube channel? I want to show a video of it on a YouTube channel. Unreal Engine 5, but yeah, 5. Oh wait, yeah, okay. So
hey everyone, welcome back to Code of the Road.
No, I don't want to do a tutorial. I just want a short video. So you can basically like set up a horror game. Yeah, you don't need to show all that. Just 103 gigabytes. Wait, what? Where'd you see 103 gigabytes? Where did you see 103 gigabytes? Oh, yeah, for PSO2, yeah. It's because the reason why it's 100 and why it's so much is because that one comes with 2 of them. So if it's on you're doing it on Steam, right? You download it on Steam, right? Because Steam you can on Epic. I would honestly, I would recommend it. I would recommend doing it on I would recommend doing it on Steam. Yeah, I'd definitely recommend it do it on Steam. Um, because Unreal, I just have some problems with Unreal when it comes to video games. Like when I have GTA 5 on Steam. I have what's this game called? Ghostwire Tokyo, Among Us. I have a few games on here from Steam, and I do have some problems with the games. So I definitely recommend doing it on Steam. No, I don't have problems on Steam. I have problems on Epic. There you go. I just have slight problems with the games on Epic because sometimes, even if there's no updates, the game will still want you to. It'll say that they can't find the game and you have to re-download the game. But then when you click on it to re-download it, it wouldn't like re-download it, but it'll like do a fixing thing, and that happens quite often. So that's why I don't even though I do have some games on Steam, I don't use it much. Okay, it's taking a while to load up. But yeah, the reason why it's like over 100 gigabytes is because it comes with both the New Genesis and PSO2 in one package. So that's why that's why it's so much. Okay, so what free games do they have? Let's see what free games they have while I'm here. But yeah, so those are the four that I have, and I'm thinking about like getting into trying to make a game and stuff like that. But I'm not exactly sure which one I will want to do. I might do the horror one because I feel like it'll be a little bit more easier. But at the same time, it's like I'm not very good at horror games with myself, so I don't really know how to like do scary stuff. I wouldn't know how to do scary stuff. Like you know what? Let me show you. Let me show you what I have done so far. Okay, so Dead Island 2 and Happy Game. Okay, so those are the two games that are free right now. Let's see if I could pull up this right here. This is gonna take a while to load up because my computer is so freaking slow. But let's try and pull up this horror game that I was working on, and I'll show you a little glimpse of what it is I was working on. It's it's not great because like I said, I myself I'm not good. I'm not good at horror stuff. Okay, come on, move. I'm not very good with horror stuff myself, so trying to create a horror game, I don't know if it's gonna be scary and stuff like that, but let me just show you what it is I have done so far. It's been, oh my god, it's been like, I want to say it's been more than a year and a half probably. So I really don't remember what it is I did now that I think about it. So I'm kind of going in here half blind because I don't really remember what it is I've done so far. So on Steam, yes, I think it is, because they removed the, I think they removed the thing that pops up on your screen right here where you click play. I think they removed that for for PSO2, and now they use the new Genesis stuff for both of it. So you want to find this one right here, PSO2 New Genesis version 2. That's what you're looking for. That's the one that you download, and that one gives you the two games in one. And when you create, when you're creating a character, that's when you choose between New Genesis and PSO2 New Genesis. I mean, PSO2 and New Genesis. But yeah, this is the one that you want to download right here. Okay, it's taking a while to load. Nice. Ugh. I hate how slow my PC is, man. Damn, 4 hours? It normally shouldn't take that long, because when I downloaded it took less than 2 hours for me when I downloaded mines. But damn, that is nuts. 4 hours, holy shit. Well, at least it'll give you at least it'll leave you free so you could check out this. Oh, we got 4. Damn. Damn, that's nuts, dude. It sucks to hear that, but that is 4 gigabyte speed. I think I have like maybe 12 gigabytes or 8 gigabytes. I don't remember, but I'm not that low. Dang. Oh wait, using satellite internet, or do you use wire internet? Okay, let's see. Router, and that's still slow. Okay, I think it's my horror map. Yeah, hotspot. I don't like using hotspot because you only get a certain amount, and you have to pay for the rest, which sucks. Five gig up to 100. Damn. I'm glad I don't use hotspot. I'm not a fan of hotspot. Because I've done hotspot before, and when you're playing like when you try to play games like online games and stuff like that with hotspot, oof, oh my gosh, it uses up fast. Because I had this was like maybe like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. This was way before COVID happened. My internet went down, and I had to wait until I got the next paycheck in order to pay for my internet. So I decided, you know what? Let me do hotspot. Use my phone for hotspot because my phone had hotspot, and I tried it out. After like maybe an hour or so, my hotspot wasn't working no more, and it turns out that I had used up all of my data already, the hotspot data already, which sucks. It only took about an hour for it to get used up, so that's why I'm not a big fan of hotspot, because I tend to play a lot of multiplayer game and stuff like that. So I need a lot more than just an hour. It's taking forever to load up. I need to upgrade my computer. I think it's because the graphics card is brand new. I just bought the graphics card last year, so I'm guessing it's the CPU. I think it is the CPU that I have to upgrade, because I have I think it's i5 or i7. I'm not sure which one I have. I have an old one. It's been a while since I upgraded my CPU, so I definitely have to upgrade that. But my graphics card is brand new. It's a 4080 something. I don't remember. I don't remember which one it is, but it's a 4080 something. And it's brand new. I just installed it on the computer last year, in the summer of last year, or was it the fall of last year? I don't remember. So it was before I moved here to Florida, because I moved to Florida November, December. I can't remember. I can't even remember when I moved to Florida. Holy shit! That is crazy. And this is taking forever. It never used to take this long when my computer was running perfectly fine. I just hope this is the right map that I'm signing into. Oh no. Okay. I just realized it says day. So I'm logging into the day map. I gotta wait for this to load up. I gotta wait for the shaders to complete. It's gonna take a while. Okay, so these little white walls that you see in here, these are the invisible walls. So when you're playing the game, you don't see a wall. It blocks you off, so you can't go past a certain point. It's supposed to be one right here. I don't know where it's at. This right here is where you start at. There's supposed to be a car right here. This is right here is your starting area. When you spawn in right here. And this right here is these little things. Probably. It probably. I'm not 100% sure. Let me. I don't even know how to remember how to pull it up on my computer. I'm not sure how. I don't remember how I'm supposed to pull it on my computer. Okay, sorry, my bad. So it's not the 40 series. It's the 3060. There we go. 3060 RTX. That's what it is. It's a 3060 RTS. So it's not top tier, but it's somewhere around there. Okay, so he has the 3060 RTX as well. That's cool. So his one was running pretty good. And his one was running pretty good. So seeing as how mines don't run good, it definitely has to be the CPU I have to change out. I've got to change out my my Intel my core, my Intel core. From what I saw just now on the thing, it says I have a i7, but I'm guessing it's an old one. Yeah. I definitely have to upgrade that. Ugh, this is taking a while to load up. And the thing is, I don't want to click on anything like any one of these down here and like minimize this or anything, because I know if I do that, like I can click on no, damn it. I can click on this one and move it to the side because it won't affect it that much. I don't know. I honestly have not looked up any information on them recently. The last time I looked up on any information about the CPUs was when I was buying when I was researching and planning on buying my new graphics card, and that was last year, summer of last year, fall of last year. So I have no idea what they are right now. Ugh, and I gotta wait for this right here to upload. Okay, it shouldn't mess with this too much if I leave it small screen like this. So yeah, so what you're gonna be seeing is what it is I've put together so far for this horror game that I was working on. Yeah, I right now I can't afford that. Hell, I can't. I've like serious, like, no lie, I've got nothing, so I can't upload. I can't upload any of that stuff yet. That's why even when all these job applications that I'm doing, I'm just waiting for a word from somebody. For the base, okay, the higher end ones are pushing a grand. Nah, nah, not me. I can never spend. I could never spend so much on like if I'm gonna buy a full brand new computer, everything on it, I might spend close to 2,000, but I would never ever spend over $1,000 on just a single part. Never. More than I would never spend $1,000 on a graphics card. I would never spend it on a CPU. I would never spend it on a single part of the PC. Never. But if I'm buying a whole new brand new PC, brand new everything, then probably I would probably go up to 2,000. But aside from that, no higher than that. I would never pay anything higher than that for a brand new PC, and I would never pay $1,000 for a single part. Nah. Like I see people spend so much money and on a single piece, and I'd be thinking like, what the hell are they trying to build, a supercomputer or some shit? Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, you definitely can. Like this the PC that I have right now, when I bought it, this was like top tier stuff. Right? Back when I purchased it, when before like the 30 series came out, the graphics card came out before i9. I want to say I bought my PC. I want to say I bought it in 2012. So I had so my very first PC I got was in 2006. That was my very first PC. But then I decided to buy a brand new one in like 2012, 2013. That was around the time that Final Fantasy 14 was coming out, and the PC I had before was getting pretty old. So I decided, you know what? Let me buy a brand new PC for when Final Fantasy Final Fantasy 14 comes out and stuff like that. And that's when I bought this one, and I only paid about, I think it was like 1,200, close to 1,300 for it, and it was top tier stuff back then. Nowadays, it's not top tier. And this is back when i7 was like the powerhouse CPU. iBuyPC.com. I'm Where was mine from? So this PC I have here. Where was this PC from? Okay, I don't know what site I used to buy this PC. I don't remember. Oh my gosh, this thing is taking forever, please. Starforge. Oh, no. Did I spell that right? Nope. Starforge PC. Oh my gosh, this is taking effort to do, to update. Okay. Oh, that looks nice. I like that. Ooh, these probably These are probably expensive. Okay, so let's see. Shop PC bundle. What are the bills? I want to see the bills. Okay. Holy. So less than 1,000. This is the Pro, and the Elite is 1,500. Yeah. Let's see. What are the specs? I want to see the specs. Okay, so the i5, 1 terabyte. Okay, not bad. CPU cooler. Okay. It's RAM 16. Okay, nice. It's not bad. Graphics card XR 7000. I don't know much about these models because I usually stick with the GeForce graphics card. So I don't really know too much about these AMD graphics. So this one is okay. So this one is the 1,300 one. Let's see what the $1,000 one looks like. Okay, 1 terabyte still. 16 and okay. Okay. So we got the fans. What does the Elite look like? That's the sacrifice you make for the lower price. Yeah, the Nevada GeForce card. I stuck like I've had no problems with them until they get old and the fans stop working and they break down basically. But I've had no problems with them until they get old. Okay, the specs don't seem like it. I don't know much about these type of graphics cards. I can't really say. Yeah, but right now, I literally have no money, and I don't even have a bank account right now. I'm hoping I can finally get a job soon. With all the applications that I've been putting out, I'm hoping once I can start working again, I will definitely start putting a little bit of money to the side because once I start working, I need to help out with the bills and stuff like that right here. But once I start working, I'm going to definitely put money aside, and I am definitely going to buy a new PC. Okay, so you can yeah, but the thing is, right? Yeah, I gotta make sure, like, if I'm going to do that, I will definitely have to make sure that the graphics card is compatible with the motherboard, because that would screw you over as well if the graphics card and the motherboard is not compatible. because I've done that before. Like when I first started like personally changing parts of my computer without having to, when I'm doing them by myself by changing parts, I've screwed up big time by buying a graphics card that wasn't compatible with my old PC, and I had to take it back to the shop, and because I had opened it and tried to put it in and stuff like that, I did not get back the full price. Yeah, eventually I'll do that. Let's preview. No. Yeah. Someday. Someday. I hope it's soon when I can finally get a call from one of these jobs and one of these applications. Oh, damn. No, okay. Let's save that first. I want to save that. So we are going to save that. This is cool. I like this. The casing. I like that casing. If I'm gonna get a casing, I'd probably have to get one that I actually know. I don't know a lot of these, so if I get in the casing, I'll probably get an old school RuneScape casing. Shop for case builds. Anyway, yeah, I like their stuff. If you got the money, they got anything you want and a lot of. Yeah, this is. I like the way this looks. So these are just cases with nothing in them. Whoops. Yeah, I like those. I like those. I'll definitely have to, once I can afford it, I'll definitely have to check out those. Ooh, she is really pretty.
Goose. This is terrible. Can I?
Ever
Okay,
played Terry? No, I don't think so. I don't think I have. Ooh, yeah, it's starting to come in. Starting to come in a bit. Just got a 1100 to go. I don't think I have. Let's see. No, I have not. I have one of my friends have talked about it, saying that's how it's a really good game and stuff like that, but I have not given it a try. Like it looks kind of weird, but they did say it is a fun game. I shouldn't even be saying like it looks weird because I have a game that looks similar to that, and I did enjoy that game a bit. So where is it at? Stardew Valley. I did enjoy this game. Red Dead 2, no, I do not. I got Red Dead Redemption, but not Red Dead 2. Oh, you know what? I think there's a. No, that's Dead Island. Never mind. I was thinking about a different game because I saw on Epic Engine they have Dead Island 2 for free. You can get it for free right now. Red Dead Online? Is that it? Or is it Red Dead 2? I don't see a Red Dead 2. I see Dead Island 2. Oh, you're talking about Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, I have Red Dead Redemption. Yeah. I have not tried out the online. I don't know if this is the one that also has online, because I never tried playing online. Yeah, it's co-op, yeah. So I've never tried the online, but I have played this before. I do own it, but I've never tried out the online before. Yeah, I enjoyed the single player. I have not beaten the game. I have not beaten a game yet, but I have enjoyed the single player as well. When it does rain, like when it rarely rains in the game, I do like to go into one of the towns and just find a good little porch where I can go stand up by or sit down on and just watch the rain fall. I do enjoy that. Come on, it's 800 to go, and then I can test out and see what it is I've done, because I do not remember what it is I've done. I tried thinking about what it is, but I don't remember what it is I've done so far. Okay, and I don't want to check out a lot about the map, so that way I can actually try and see if I can figure out if I can remember it or play through it or something like that.
Knock. Who's there? Big old boner.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay, buddy. We had it.
I thought I cut you off.
You didn't know.
Oh, I'm sorry, you guys.
Thanks for rubbing my head, though. That felt nice.
I'm thirsty as fuck. Is everyone okay with farts?
Go fuck yourself, you Sally! You suck at everything! End it now! Woo! McMurray's rule!
Goose. This is terrible. Can I?
How many STDs does Quagmire have? Oh my gosh.
Gotcha! Ha! Hepatitis C! Joke's on you, I already got it. Meningitis. I'm a carrier. Gonorrhea. Patient 0. You're gonna have to do better than that.
If you can't tell, Quagmire has been around the block a bit, and with that comes a fair share amount of infectious diseases. But with how much of a bedbug this guy is, just how many STDs has Quagmire acquired? Well, let's start answering just that with the episode Joe's Revenge. The title might seem a bit Joe-centric, but don't worry, Quagmire makes his mark.
I'm going to touch you now. Is that okay? See how I'm going? Slowly. Slowly.
And there you have it. The first time Quagmire is ever asked permission to touch. The episode kicks off with Peter, Joe, and Quagmire at the Clem, where they learn that the man who put Joe in that wheelchair has finally been caught, which is news to the guys.
You always told us you fell off a roof during a fight with the Grinch.
I lied.
I mean, the Grinch throwing someone off the roof is one way to ruin Christmas for them. I'd buy it. Apparently, Joe used to be an undercover cop for this heroin dealer named Bobby Briggs, but when his cover was blown, his legs were blasted to bits. But as soon as he starts to get some closure, knowing his mortal enemy is behind bars, Joe's peace is shattered when he hears that Briggs escaped from custody. What's worse, the head of the police force won't let him on the case. I think Joe's in need of some cheering up.
I got you this cookie puss. Isn't that funny? Look at that weird nose.
I think your nose is weird. Even the gags are backfiring. This just ain't a good day for Joe. Thankfully, Peter gets a great idea. If the police won't let Joe do the job...
Come on, what do you say? Quagmire and I'll help you bring this guy to justice.
What did I say about you volunteering me?
With that response, I feel like Quagmire may not be as good of a vigilante as he is at best. The boys look through Joe's evidence and decide to head towards Briggs' last known accomplice, Tanya, who's a stripper in Connecticut. And even beyond state lines, you already know someone has left their trace.
Quagmire, you ever been to Atlantic City before?
Well, once, about 20 years ago.
The worst STD of them all. Pregnancy that leads to that. They finally find Tanya, but she refuses to budge until Quagmire works his magic.
I'm gonna have to do the Vulcan V-meld. He lives at 2820 Ocean Boulevard across from the park. Apartment 2.
I know strip clubs are kind of this guy's element, so this may just be a skill. But I feel like being able to read minds through touching a crotch is probably just some super evolved STD. So what's going on the list? The guys head to Briggs' apartment and sneak in before Joe catches Briggs under the covers and holds him at gunpoint. He tosses the blanket onto Swanson and makes a dash to the rooftop so the guys chase after him. Briggs slides to the bottom and cuts the rope down, meaning the guys are now trapped on the roof, but Joe insists that they drop him.
Are you crazy, Joe? That fall will kill you.
Not if I land on my legs.
I guess why worry if it's already beyond repair, right? Briggs manages to dodge the vigilantes, but thankfully the cops arrive just in time to arrest Joe and the others for interfering with police investigations. Yeah, Joe recognizes them as corrupt cops and realized they've got to make a break for it, and thankfully Glenn's got him covered.
What the hell is that?
Swiss Army.
Wow, Quagmire, that's incredible.
Guys, come on, that's gotta be an STD. Like, if that isn't, then this definitely is.
Yours are made of a stronger metal. We're gonna have to go with the acetylene torch. Don't look right at it.
You don't gotta tell me twice, Quagmire. We're already at 3 in this episode alone, by the way. After their escape, the guys figure out Briggs is driving to Mexico to flee the country, so they take a plane and set up a blockade so he can't escape. Sure enough, the guys catch him in time, and Joe rolls after him until he's cornered at gunpoint yet again, but this time, things end differently.
I don't arrest cripples.
Brutal? Sure. Cathartic? Abso-frackin-lutely. Even though Quagmire may have every born disease under the sun, stuck together torn apart shows us that that'll never stop him from getting game in any way possible.
It's kind of chilly out, so I brought you a jacket.
No thanks, I'll be fine.
Please?
And yeah, he's totally okay with giving his best friend's wife every bug imaginable, apparently. The episode starts with the Griffins that rip off Costco, where Lois runs into her ex-boyfriend Ross Fishman and decides to set up a time to catch up over coffee. Lois knows Peter will be mad when he hears about the catch-up, though. He's got a history of jealousy under his belt.
This next one is for all the ladies out there.
Peter needs, like, super therapy to get over this. Is that a thing? Well,
I'm
Lois
telling
heads
you,
off. Cleveland, Joe, and Quagmire
Family
get
Guy
Peter to join them.
it's really funny. Like I love Family Guy,
but after a bit
recently
of fun, the
I
guys
found
see
like
Lois grab
the
him,
recent
Ross and start asking questions.
season has not been as funny
just on weekends to help pay for a mom's dialysis, as in my fantasy.
I don't think
Family Guy's supposed to be.
We all know this Quagmire's fantasy.
I feel like
it's sad.
It lost some of its
The boys
touch.
use the van's radar
this
to listen to the
last
conversations
season.
at the diner, and Peter even overhears Lois saying that she enjoys her time with Ross. Naturally, he wants to hear more, but gets more than what he bargained for.
Damn, this itches. I wonder who gave it to me. Oh, God, they must have heard me. Oh, God, I can hear me.
Great cover-up, but not quite enough to make us completely forget the herpes. That is yet another STD to add to the list. Trying to get back at Lois, Peter decides to make her a bit jealous himself, and after scouring through a book full of his exes, he decides to settle for a woman of the night.
Yeah, go say it. Should I? Yeah, I can't. Just say it. Just say it. How far can you get this banana? I can't say it. She's looking right at me.
Even philosophers are afraid to ask that one. When Lois confronts Peter about his scheme, the two decide to go to a marriage counselor who puts cameras in their house.
Okay, it seems to be ready. I don't know why this car is still supposed to be a color. It's supposed to be red. I don't know why it's that color. Okay, let's give it a try and see what is I've done so far. Okay, so this is a little bit that I've done. The first like parts, because depending on like if it's daytime or nighttime, I had to like redo the map and stuff like that. Ooh, this door's not supposed to be openable. This door's supposed to be locked. Okay, so I gotta fix that. Make sure this door can't open at the beginning. It's supposed to be locked. Okay, let's go over here. So I don't really remember the story, but I remember what I do remember is your character, the one I'm playing right now, is supposed to be a detective, and he came into this town for something. I don't remember. Okay, I'm not supposed to be able. Am I supposed to be able to open the door at the beginning? I don't remember. Like I said, there's a lot that I don't remember. I know there's supposed to be something in the back here that I can pick up. Wait, am I not supposed to be able to pick that up? Okay, I was supposed to be able to pick that up. I don't know why I'm not picking it up, but oh well. Let's go inside. Okay, so I forgot about that. Forgot about the diary. Why is that here? And that's supposed to be a light. Like, I really don't remember what it is I'm supposed to do. Okay, let's see. Items. Oh, nope, not. Damn it. Damn it, I stopped it. Ugh. That was a mistake. Okay. So, it's a lighter here. Equip lighter. Do I equip the lighter? Okay, there we go. It's 4. Okay, I saw a paper in the backyard. Let's take a look at that paper. There we go. Okay. This seems to be John's handwriting. Who is he referring to in this letter, and what about 04? '04? What about 04? I don't remember what 04 refers to. Dude, I really don't remember a lot. Like, I gotta fix this lighting. The lighting is crazy. What is this 04 referring to again? I don't remember. Oh, is 04 supposed to be the neighbor's house? Like, I don't remember. Let's go over here and see. Like some of the, like, over there on these walls and some on the floor, you can see like those dark spots. I gotta fix those. Okay, oh shit, that made me jump. What the hell? Oh shit, that made me jump. Holy hell. Like, I don't remember what it is I did, but that shit made me jump. Okay, I can't see. I can't even see. Is this supposed to be showing like? Okay, there's supposed to be a key somewhere. What? Yeah, I'm looking. I'm trying to remember. Like, I don't remember what it is, like, where I put the items and stuff like that. So maybe I should get some rest to see what clues I can find tonight. Okay, so okay. So it's loading up the night map. Okay, so I remember that much. So after that part, it becomes night, and we check the place around at night. Like, I feel like that jump scare moment. I'm gonna have to change that so that way it's not so. It doesn't sound like that, but it sounds like more scarier. And the part where you hear the sound, I might have to change that up, a bit, or remove that, so that way it only like happens up during the nighttime. Okay, this is gonna take a while to load up. Oy oy oy. This is the thing that sucks, man. How hard is it to add something in? It's not that hard. They already have like pre-built assets where you just like you create using those assets. You create a okay. Wait, where's the bed? It's supposed to be a bed here. So using like the pre-made asset, you would take that asset, create a copy of that asset, and then you put a skin on the asset. So you like, let's say if you want to do a flashlight, you get the light asset, a pre-built asset, and then you put the flashlight model on the asset, and you got to make sure that you number the asset as well, because if you just put it in as is, it'll count as all of the other assets that has the same pre-built asset. Ugh. How long would that take? Like a couple minutes. Like let's say like how I put a car on the street? A couple seconds. So with the pre-built assets, you just grab it from. So you see how below there you see where it says at the bottom there. Well, right on that side, you see how it says map and portal room and stuff like that. So on this particular area, you would look for the asset that you want to put onto the map, and you just grab it from there. You just grab it from that little bottom part, and you drag it onto the map, and you can put it there. But if you want it to look like something different, if you have a model of it, you can place it. What is this? Oh, is this a flashlight? Yeah, it's a flashlight. Okay, I don't know why there's a flashlight here, but we're gonna take that. Wait, why is this door locked? Why can't I get to that? Oh, okay, right. I gotta do this first. Okay, I completely forgot about that. There we go. So yeah, you just grab the stuff that you want to put there and you put it on the map. I'll show you in a bit. I want to see where if I don't know why the lighting looks like this. Oh, is it because it's supposed to be foggy? Now the car has a color. No, it still looks white. Yeah, it still looks whitish. It's supposed to be red. If I remember correctly, I think the key for inside is supposed to be on the side of the house, but before we do that, let's go over here. Oh, the light got turned off. Oh, I thought it had lines through it. That was when it was still loading up. That was probably those lines, but once it gets fully loaded, shaded and stuff like that, it's supposed, you wouldn't see the lines anymore. Yeah. Oh snap. Something was supposed to happen there, but it didn't happen. Something was supposed to happen just now, but it didn't happen. I gotta fix that. What is this? Can I not pick this up? Hello? Okay, the lighting looks kind of bad. I gotta fix this lighting. Ah, see, this is what it's supposed to look like. I don't know why it wasn't showing up before. Okay, I think the key is supposed to be outside somewhere. I think I put it outside. Let's see, did I put it outside? And I feel like I put it on the ledge of the house. Did I not put it at the ledge of the house? Where is this? Where did I put that key? Supposed to have a key somewhere here. Where is that key? And what is this supposed to be? I don't remember what this is supposed to be. Preview. Where is this key supposed to be? I forget where I put the key. Okay, I may have to start this level over. Sorry, just so I can find where the key is at. Okay, I think I need to start over this level. Just so I can find out where that key is. Okay, let's see where's that key. Oh great, it was here. Dang it. Okay, let's restart back that level. Oh wait, damn it. It went all the way here. I wasn't supposed to come all the way here. Okay, gonna have to run through this again. Instead of pressing play, I should have instead of pressing play, I should have hit play from here. There you go. Okay, we grabbed that. So, the noise, I think the noise is supposed to be like, you're hearing like a voice of like one of the this ghost or the spirits or something like that. That's what I think it's supposed to be. I can't remember what it is I was thinking when I was doing it. So, like I said, I may have to remove that eventually. But I don't know why there's a weird noise by the tree. Why does this look like this here? Okay. Let's go back outside. I should get some rest, see what clues I can find tonight. Okay. So now it's gonna load up to the night. And now that I know where the key is at, okay, so this is not how you're supposed to get the flashlight, but that's just this. I'm supposed to be like just a test. Okay, let's go grab that key. And once, so there's a part where you walk into this, into the house. So the light's on right now, but once we get to up the stairs, the lights will disappear. Where the hell is it? It's supposed to be right here. So where the hell is it? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's supposed to be right here, so where the hell am I not picking it up? So once we go up the stairs, the light should go off. Okay. So the thing is, once you walk in here, you're supposed to see something. Yeah. Okay, yeah, there you go. You saw it. Okay, I saw it just now. Okay. Okay, so we go up here. The door closes on us. Wrong. I gotta figure out what the password is. I don't remember what it is. But let's hope the key spawned. I still don't see the key. Damn you. Okay, let's raise it up a bit. Okay, now let's play from here. Ah, damn you. It's daytime. Okay, so I gotta go through all of that again. Okay. Okay. Well, at least I got the key this time. At least I got the key. That's good. So I'm guessing I accidentally did not put the key on the night map. I probably have to go do that. So that way I can pick it up either during the daytime or the nighttime. That's why I'm guessing why I wasn't able to pick it up during the nighttime. Okay, now we run across the street. I gotta put a mailbox here that says 04, because I'm guessing this is supposed to be. Well, I don't know what the 04 is for. I still gotta figure out what the 04 is. Okay, so talking about the portal room, I'm guessing that sound is supposed to be the portal, the sound of the portal. Like I don't remember a lot about what it is I was doing when I was making this. Like I have a little bit of an inkling, but not like a good idea. Okay, so I have the keys, right? I have the keys. Okay. What the hell was that? Okay, we go across the street. So, that sound that you're hearing, that weird sound, that's supposed to be the portal. Wait, what the heck? I was supposed to have the keys. Where the hell's the key? Oh no. They're telling me it didn't come with me on the next map. Damn it. Damn it. It's not here. Damn. That sucks. So, from what I've seen, there's a lot of stuff that I have to like redo and stuff. But anyways, let me show you some of the stuff. Like, wait, you was asking how you put stuff on here. So what you do is you go. Let me move my camera. Okay, so what you do is you go through your list of stuff right here, or your list of assets. So let's see if we go to then you go to assets. We go to electric props. You just find what you want here. All right, you find what you want here, and you just grab it and bring it onto your scene and place it wherever it is you want to place it. And that's how you put a new asset on the map. But also, what you can do, like if you delete. If you want to add like one of these things right here, for instance, let me put a horror engine, not particles, blueprints. No. Inventory controllers. So let's say you got like this right here. This is supposed to be a VHS. All right, we can place the VHS on the map, and using this VHS, we can be able to use it on this up here and watch it on a TV. Ugh. And oh damn, my throat feels right. And let's say let's say you want the VHS to show a particular thing. Okay, let's pick this up. Why doesn't that show anything? But why doesn't that show anything? It's supposed to show something. I'm not sure why it's not showing anything, but if you wanted to show something, you would put a file on here. I think this is where you put it. I think this is where you put it. You put a file here, and it'll show. It'll show the video on the VHS, so you'll be able to watch the TV sample. Let's do TV sample. Here we go. Okay. So you'd put, you'll download that stuff onto the Unreal Engine, and you add it onto the VHS, and you just place it in here. And you play it. It should play. Why isn't that playing? Okay, I'm not sure why it's not showing up. It's supposed to show something here. I don't know why it's not showing up. But like these stuff right here that you're seeing, these right here are like notice. So when your character walks through them and walks into them, it does the stuff that you want it to do. For instance, this right here, if once you start the game, you see it instantly automatically moves the character's head, and then it plays this little note. And then you walk through the door, and then there's another one at the door that automatically moves your head and, plays another piece of notes and stuff like that. These right here are also pre-built assets that you can alter however you want to. So when you click on it, you can see they have overlap trigger and stuff like that. They have player sound, all of these different stuff. And if it's part of a quest, right, oh wait, let me move my camera again. like if it's part of a quest, like you can see right here, it says quest. Once you go into it, these are the notice that will say. Let's look around to see what clues we can find and stuff like that. It'll also okay, I didn't use that. Subtitles. They're supposed to be. It's supposed to be in a right here where once you get into it, it'll make you look in a certain direction. But I can't remember how to do that. I gotta figure out how that works again. I don't remember. Delay, okay. Like there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. But if you want to create other stuff for it, like for instance, let's say if you want to. So these meshes, right? Let's say if you want to create another mesh, a brand new mesh, right, where it looks a bit different. Hold on, where it's. Okay, so let's say if you want to create like a brand new asset, for instance, let's say the flashlight, right? You got the flashlight here. So what you want to do if you want to like make the flashlight look like something different is you would go in, you would create a duplicate of it. You have to give it a name that's not, well, as you can see, it's called Flashlight 1. You'll give it a name, Flashlight 1, or something else, lantern, torch, whatever. You go to the overview, and in here, you would see the flashlight, and over here, you have the mesh of the flashlight. So by going onto the mesh of the flashlight, right, you would find whatever the asset is that you want it to look like. So let's say I want it to look like let's say I want it to look like a fireplace. It's taking a while to load up. So you would change it up to make it look like whatever you want. And it'll change it here. Hello. Hello. Come on, you're making me look bad. Change. Well, it's supposed to change. I don't know why it's not changing here. But you know, it'll change it. So it'll make it change to make it look like something else. And once you do that, you compile it using the compile up here. And then you would go back to the game and you grab this, bring it out, and it's supposed to look like a fireplace. I don't know why it's not working right now. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working right now. It's weird. Compile. It's supposed to change it into. Okay, let's see if it'll change it into a tree. I guess not. I don't know why it's not changing. But that's basically how you would like if you have like let's say if you have a more powerful flashlight and the flashlight looks different, this is how you would change it to look the way you want it to look. Let's delete that because I don't know why that's not working. But yeah, that's how you change the you change these pre-built assets to look like something that you want it to look like. This is taking a while. But as you can see, I'm having problems with the game. The key, for some reason, I don't know why the key keeps disappearing on me, and I don't know why. Like certain noises, I gotta change certain noises and stuff like that. Also, let's see if I can do this real quick. New maps. Let's go to night map 1. I don't know how long this is gonna take. Hopefully, it doesn't take long. Don't save. Hopefully this doesn't take long. Okay, this is the night map. Okay, so we're gonna put this key right here, because yeah, I forgot to put the key. It's a key. There goes the key. Okay, so we'll put the key right there, and this key is, if I can remember. Okay, so we got the key static mesh, inventory, horror event. Okay, so we're gonna go to the key up here. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. It's supposed to be a door right here. I don't know where the door is. Where's the door? Where are the doors? Hello? It's supposed to be a door here. It's supposed to be a desk here. Like, so much stuff. There's so much stuff I gotta fix, man. There's so much stuff I gotta fix. But normally with this key here, I would set the key to interact. With this key here, I would set this key to interact with an event, and the event would be to open up one of the doors up here. So it was supposed to be this door right here, and then you come here, and it's supposed to be a like a little drawer right here where you're supposed to get like something else, and then in here is supposed to be a portal. I don't remember what's supposed to be in here, but there's like a bunch of stuff that I gotta like fix up and stuff like that. But that's I don't know if I'm gonna be going with this game, but I feel like if I'm gonna start to work on another game, this horror one might be more simpler, because I just have to make small maps like these, and create like certain story around it and stuff like that. I have multiple maps that I've made for it. It's so there's supposed to be a daytime and nighttime map. Then you have the forest map, and then you have the big dungeon map, where the dungeon is supposed to be like, it's supposed to be where like you're gonna meet up with like cultists, I think it was cultists and stuff like that, who has been kidnapping people and stuff. And then you got the portal gate, and the portal gate is supposed to be like the halfway point to hell. But that was basically what I was gonna be doing. And I feel like if I'm going to recreate a game, like do an indie game, a horror game might be a little bit more better and might be simpler. But yeah, I just wanted to show you some of that, what I was trying to do. It's almost 1 o'clock, so I'm probably gonna be heading out, but let me know if you think it would be interesting. If you think like the little piece that you've seen so far, is it okay? Was it okay? Was it, you know, would it give, like, let's say if you were playing it, would it, you know, give you like a little jump scare or something like that? Like, you know, let me know what you think about that. There's a bunch of stuff that I gotta fix up, but if I am gonna work with this one, but I am definitely gonna be getting back into like creating games and stuff like that, and I will be streaming some of the process, not all of it, because I want to keep some of it. Yeah, it just needs filled in. Yeah. So I you know I'm gonna have to work on the story as well, because I'm not sure what it is I want to do with the story, but yeah, I'm gonna be streaming. I'm thinking about streaming some of those as well. Some of the process of making it out. I don't want to stream the whole game, so that way it's not so like, you know, everybody wouldn't. Well, I don't know if you know, if this is gonna attract people to check it out, because I'm only streaming to you right now. I'm not streaming to anyone else right now, unfortunately. But you know, I'm hoping that maybe, you know, while I'm doing this, it'll if it lived in, it would really improve it. Yeah. This is just bare minimum that I've done. Like I've like setting up like all of the interaction points and all of the other like stuff that I'm building around it. Eventually I'm gonna start filling it in once I have, you know, what it is. Like once I have like an idea of what it is I'm building and stuff, I'm eventually gonna put, like, during the daytime you're gonna see people walking by on the streets and stuff like that. Probably put this house is supposed to be empty, so I'm not gonna really put a lot of stuff inside of this house, but this house that you're gonna be moving in, I'm gonna be adding a few things in the house and stuff like that. These areas supposed to be blocked off, so you can't, you know, venture out past just these two houses, because it's gonna be like linear. I want to say linear. It's, you know, it's basically beeline quests that I'm gonna be doing. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be improving. Like, if I do start working with this again, I'm definitely gonna be improving the look. But yeah, I'm hoping this will, you know, draw in some views and stuff like that, some viewers, and eventually, you know, once the game is hopefully once the game gets released, you know, there'll be enough traction of people who've seen me building a game and stuff like that, and people who've, you know, gotten interested in it, so it'll actually, you know, sell. Like, if I can like make it so I can sell, like, for your space, if I can eventually do it, make the game up to the point where at least, let's say if I can sell 200 copies, no, let's say 500 copies. If I can sell 500 copies of this, I think I feel like it'll be a success. But there's still, you know, a lot of stuff that I still got to do. But anyways, thank you so much for, you know, sticking around to check out my you know, old game that I was working on and stuff like that. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna be heading out. It's almost 1:00. So tomorrow, if you know, when you're gonna play, because you're probably gonna try it out tomorrow, but when you're gonna play Phantasy Star tomorrow, let me know. I'll hop on, you know, and we could play and stuff like that. And, you know, we can also just keep, yeah. I am gonna do that. I know it's gonna take a couple months to really, you know, get all the maps that I want, because I'm thinking maybe around like 7 to 10 maps should be enough maps to create a whole story. If I do put it on sale, for sale, it'll probably like be like a $10 game. it wouldn't be too expensive because you'll probably be able to play through the whole game in like maybe an hour or two. So I feel like $10 would be enough for a game that short. But yeah, I am gonna keep working on it. I might pick this one up. Might pick this back up and try and finish it up. It's been so long. I gotta like watch a lot of the videos again and stuff like that. But I'm definitely gonna have to come up with a good story because I had a story, but I kind of don't remember the story that I was using. But yeah, I'm gonna head up for the night. Tomorrow, when you're gonna play Phantasy Star Online, let me know. That way, I can hop on. I can play. We can play together, and I can like give you some ideas of what's going on, how what you should probably shouldn't be doing, because there are some things that because there are some stuff that would be not shouldn't be doing, but wouldn't be good to do. Like for instance, a lot of the jobs, the classes, have multiple skills that you can use and you can like set up and stuff like that. But depending on which class you're playing, certain skills are much better than certain ones. So instead of wasting time with certain skills, you could just not use those, because some of those will be like it wouldn't be worth the PP that you're gonna be using. PP is photon points, photon power. So that's what PP is. But yeah, I'll explain a few stuff to you and stuff like that. I feel like it'll be fun tomorrow. Once you're trying it out and stuff like that. But yeah, hit me up when you're gonna play it. Again, I will be streaming tomorrow around maybe. Well, we're somewhat similar at the same time, so maybe around like 1 o'clock or so. I might be hopping. No, not 1 o'clock. I gotta help out with cleaning up some of the stuff in the garage. So maybe 2 o'clock, 2:30. I'm not sure when. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take, but when you're gonna be doing that, you hit me up. Let me know. And I'll hop on and we can play together and stuff. But I'm gonna head out for the night. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Always appreciate it. Always enjoy having somebody to talk to, because normally I'm, streaming to nobody. So I always appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. And I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.